Most people don't realize how deeply herbs are connected to the human body until they start using them fresh. Long before supplements, capsules, or packaged seasonings existed, herbs were daily tools for digestion, circulation, immunity, and balance. They weren't used occasionally, they were used constantly in small amounts, woven into everyday meals and drinks, and the body responded to that steady support in ways modern diets often forget. When herbs are fresh, they interact with the body differently. The natural oils are intact, the compounds are active, and the aroma alone triggers digestive enzymes before food even reaches your stomach. That's why a meal seasoned with fresh herbs feels lighter, easier to digest, and more satisfying than one relying on dried powders. Growing herbs at home isn't just about convenience or flavor, it's about restoring something simple and powerful back into daily life. Welcome back to Daily Plant Life, where we don't just grow plants to fill space. We grow plants that actually serve us. Today, we're talking about 8 herbs you should always grow at home, not because they're trendy or decorative, but because they are easy, forgiving, and deeply useful. These herbs grow fast, recover quickly after harvesting, and quietly support your body every single day without asking for much in return. Herb number 1 is basil. Basil is one of those herbs that immediately reminds you why growing at home matters. The moment you touch a fresh basil leaf, the aroma fills the air, and your body reacts almost instinctively. Basil supports digestion, helps calm inflammation, and contains compounds that gently support the nervous system. Fresh basil doesn't just flavor food, it prepares your body to receive it. That's something dried basil can't do, no matter how much you use. When you grow basil at home, you begin to understand its generous nature. Basil wants to grow. It doesn't hesitate, it doesn't hold back, and it responds quickly to even basic care. From a small seedling, it produces tender leaves in abundance, and the more you harvest, the more it gives back. Each cut encourages branching, turning a single stem into a full, bushy plant over time. This makes basil one of the most rewarding herbs for beginners and experienced growers alike. Caring for basil is about rhythm rather than precision. It likes warmth, consistent moisture, and good light, but it forgives small mistakes. Miss a watering, and it droops to let you know. Give it water, and it springs back almost immediately. Over time, basil becomes less of a plant you manage and more of a living ingredient you interact with daily, something you harvest intuitively, use generously, and rely on without thinking twice. Herb number 2 is mint. Mint is one of those herbs that works on the body almost immediately. The moment you smell fresh mint, something shifts. Breathing feels clearer, the stomach relaxes, and the body responds with a cooling, calming sensation. Mint has long been used to support digestion, ease bloating, and help the body recover after heavy or stressful meals. When it's fresh, those benefits are far more noticeable than when it's dried or processed. Growing mint at home quickly teaches you how resilient and generous a plant can be. Mint doesn't hesitate. Once it settles into its pot, it sends out new growth constantly, filling space with soft green leaves and fresh scent. Even when harvested aggressively, it recovers fast, often producing new leaves within days. This makes mint one of the most reliable herbs you can grow, especially if you want something that feels abundant rather than fragile. Mint thrives with simple care. It prefers moist soil and moderate light, but it adapts easily if conditions aren't perfect. Trimming it regularly actually improves the plant, encouraging fuller, healthier growth. Over time, mint becomes something you don't worry about at all. It's just there, ready whenever your body or kitchen needs it. Herb number 3 is rosemary. Rosemary is a herb with presence. It doesn't rush, it doesn't wilt easily, and it doesn't beg for attention. Traditionally associated with memory, circulation, and mental clarity, rosemary supports the body in quieter, deeper ways. The oils in fresh rosemary stimulate blood flow and alertness, which is why its scent alone can feel grounding and focusing. When grown at home, rosemary becomes something you interact with not just in cooking, but in moments of calm and intention. Unlike fast-growing herbs, rosemary teaches patience. It grows steadily, forming woody stems that become stronger with time. This slow growth is exactly what makes it resilient. Rosemary doesn't collapse under stress. Instead, it adapts, storing energy and thickening its structure. When harvested thoughtfully, it responds with fresh shoots that carry even stronger aroma and flavor. Rosemary prefers bright light and excellent drainage, and it strongly dislikes wet soil. Allowing it to dry slightly between watering keeps it healthy and strong. Over time, rosemary becomes a long-term plant, one that stays with you for years, growing alongside your routines and becoming part of your daily environment rather than just a kitchen ingredient. Herb number 4 is parsley. Parsley is often underestimated, yet it is one of the most nutritionally dense herbs you can grow at home. Fresh parsley supports kidney function, digestion, and natural detoxification while providing vitamins the body uses daily. When used fresh, parsley brings a clean, balancing effect to meals, helping the body process heavier foods more easily. Growing parsley at home reveals how productive and generous it really is. Rather than producing tall stems, parsley grows dense clusters of leaves that can be harvested repeatedly. Each harvest stimulates new growth, creating a cycle where the plant constantly renews itself. This makes parsley ideal for daily use, especially for people who cook often and want steady access. Parsley prefers consistent moisture and moderate light, making it well-suited to kitchen windowsills and indoor spaces. With simple care and regular harvesting, parsley becomes one of the most reliable herbs you can grow, always fresh, always available, and always useful. Herb number 5 is chives. Chives are a quiet powerhouse. They support circulation and heart health while offering a mild, easy-to-digest flavor that blends seamlessly into meals. Unlike stronger herbs, chives enhance food without overpowering it, making them perfect for everyday cooking. Fresh chives also provide gentle, detoxifying support when used regularly. Chives grow in neat, upright clumps, which makes them especially well-suited for indoor growing. After cutting, they regenerate quickly, often producing new growth within days. This fast recovery means you can harvest chives frequently without worrying about damaging the plant. They prefer evenly moist soil and moderate light, but they are forgiving and adaptable. Over time, chives become one of those plants you don't think about much, until you realize how often you use them and how empty your kitchen would feel without them. Herb number 6 is thyme. Thyme is small, but incredibly concentrated. Its leaves contain powerful compounds traditionally used to support respiratory health and fight unwanted microbes. Because thyme is so potent, even a small harvest provides significant benefit, especially when used fresh. Thyme grows low and controlled, spreading gently rather than aggressively. It prefers bright light and well-draining soil, and it actually thrives when slightly neglected. Too much water weakens thyme, while restraint strengthens it. This makes it ideal for people who want low-maintenance herbs that don't demand constant attention. With light pruning, thyme remains compact and productive for long periods. Over time, it becomes a stable, dependable herb, one that quietly supports both health and cooking without effort. Herb number 7 is oregano. Oregano is known for its immune-supporting properties and antioxidant content. Fresh oregano is especially powerful, containing natural compounds that help the body defend itself. When grown at home, oregano provides access to these benefits at their peak. Oregano grows vigorously when given light and space, responding well to regular harvesting. Cutting it back encourages bushier growth and stronger flavor. Unlike store-bought oregano, which often lacks aroma, homegrown oregano becomes more intense over time. It adapts well to containers and tolerates missed waterings, making it ideal for busy households. Once established, oregano becomes a long-term, reliable herb that produces consistently with minimal care. Herb number 8 is cilantro. Cilantro is a fast-growing herb that supports digestion and helps the body process heavy foods. Its fresh leaves provide benefits that quickly fade once dried, which is why growing it at home makes such a difference. Fresh cilantro interacts with the body differently, lighter, brighter, and more effective. Cilantro grows quickly, often ready for harvest within weeks. It prefers cooler temperatures and consistent moisture, and frequent cutting helps delay flowering. Because it grows so fast, many growers plant it regularly to maintain a steady supply. With simple care, cilantro offers quick results and immediate reward. It reminds you that some of the most powerful plants don't take long to give back. Growing herbs at home is one of the simplest ways to reconnect with what your body actually needs. These plants don't demand perfection, expensive tools, or large spaces. They grow quietly alongside your daily routines, offering freshness, balance, and support in ways that often go unnoticed until you stop using them. Over time, they become less like plants and more like part of your home's rhythm. If this video helped you see herbs differently, take a moment to like it and subscribe to Daily Plant Life for more slow, practical growing guides made for real homes and real lives. Let me know in the comments which herbs you're already growing or which ones you plan to start with. And until next time, keep growing what truly supports you and keep enjoying daily plant life.